Hey, hello guys. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching at. So, today I would like us to have a quick review. I would like us to have a quick review on the XY and EU with goal. So, take away all the distractions, get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and let us do the top-down analysis on how I approach my market using my CRT model of trading. So as you all can see, this is DXY. As you all can see, we have DXY here, and pretty much we are looking at this is a weekly time frame. So up here we have a monthly fair value gap up here, and that's why you see I have that green box. So but now we want to focus on what is happening on the weekly time frame. So this is where I'm interested in. So after price giving us a break of structure, we had the CRT formation. And as I always tell you guys, when trading CRT, the 50% is supposed to be a key level. So we had this area here. So this area was our CRT, and here was our 50% key level. So as you all can see, price came out, took out the 50%, which also reacted on this other block slipping here, and you can see the massive push to the upside. So this was now my draw on liquidity, where you see I put DOL. That was now my draw on liquidity. So now after spotting out this on the higher time frame, going now to the daily time frame, as you all can see on the daily time frame, we now have a clear view. So this was the CRT low down here, which I was expecting price, and I was also expecting price at the key level, which is the 50% key level. That, as you can see, it's this other block slipping here that price came, took out the other block, and we have this massive push to the upside. So as a swing trader, because as you can see, this was my key level here. As you can see, entry key level was this model number 1 that we had here. So as a swing trader, imagine you taking a move from here, entry here, all the way up here, and your stop loss just slightly below. So this is a good swing trade on a higher time frame, and you'll be holding this trade for like 3 days. So now what am I interested in? This has passed already. So now what am I interested in? What I am interested in, this draw on liquidity now acts as a key level. So this now represents a key level. That represents a key level. So what am I expected to see? I am expected to see price closing above here for me to look at more potentials in the market, which is normally a continuation, because as you all can see, we have been in an uptrend on DXY lately. We have been having break of structures pushing to the upside lately. So I'm anticipating more buys. So from here I will be heading straight to the hourly time frame. And on the hourly time frame, what am I expected to see? Like, bruh, what am I expected to see on this 1 hour time frame? So as you all can see, there was a move, CRT low, and there was an impulse. So what I'm expected to see now is I'm expected to see price giving me either two things. I'm expected to see either price closing above with a candlestick body that I will continue buying, or I'm expected to see price giving me a rejection at that key level, so I will continue selling. So if I see a rejection at this key level, if I see price rejecting, this key level, okay, then I'm gonna look for a sell, probably targeting internal range liquidities. But if I see price closing above with a closure, then we are looking for more buy. So for now, the key level has not yet been taken. So you're looking for any entries in the market right now. It's I can say it's at your own risk. because you need to wait for price on your key levels and look at how price reacts on that key level, because at this key level price might still decide, price might still decide to, you know the soup and reverse, coming back maybe to this other block here before giving you the impulse. But now that's not what you are expected to see. You're expected to see on how price is going to close at this key level. When price closes at that key level, it gives you now the momentum and the decision on if you should continue buying or you should look for sales. So now let's go to EU. Let's go to EU. Oh, yeah, let's go to EU. On EU, we are pretty much gonna do the same boring shit. So we are still gonna go to the weekly time frame, which is the same old stuff, the top down analysis, same old thing, same boring thing, but you have to do it. So on the weekly time frame, you can see this is our draw on liquidity, and this is a 50% key level of a higher time frame confluence. So now here we had a CRT, here we had the CRT high here and a CRT low here. So price came up, took out pretty much 79 or 78% of our key level, and this is an SMC trap around here, because if you go to maybe GU gave us a complete move, so that's an SMT trap there. So as price came up, took out, and you can see the rally to the downside telling us, okay, price is now going back down. Price is now going back down because price came and reacted at this other block here. You can see price refusing to close above that other block. So we go straight now to the lower time frame, which I would like to go to the 4 hours. From here I would like to go to the 4 hours, and as you all can see, this is our 4 hours time frame. And on this 4 hours time frame, we are still, looking at bearish move. We are still going bearish. You see, we are still heading bearish. We are still heading bearish. We are still heading bearish. So as you all can see, these are key levels that price has been, these are previous key levels that price has been respecting. So as you can see here, price respected a breaker block here, rally to the downside, and came here, price respected an other block here, rallying to the downside, and price came back, never gave us a break of structure, came back, respected, and this is pretty much like a breaker block. Yeah, this is pretty much a breaker block, rally back to the upside, and you can now see price reacting on this other slash breaker block slipping here. But I'm going to use the other block because the other block is valid, so you can see price reacting on this other block. And what are you expected? This now should be your next draw on liquidity. This low down here should be where you are looking at price to reach. So you are looking at price to give you a new low. You are looking at price to give you a new low. And if you are looking at price to give you a new low, sorry for the distractions, guys. So, and if you are looking at price to give you a new low, you are expected to, take the trade all the way down here. This is where you're looking for your entry. So now with this confluence you have at hand, what are you expecting? So definitely you need to be looking at any internal range liquidity where price might give you a pullback before a continuation. So pretty much so far so good. I can look at price at this area, so price can pretty much give us a reverse to the breaker and a dump, because if you look technically, we have a breaker block sleeping around here, which price mitigated, and price can come back and give us a dump. So price might go back to the breaker block and give us a dump to the downside. So that's why I said you need to be patient when looking at key levels. So now what am I looking at? I am looking at price to react on a key level. And where is my key level on my 4 hours time frame? My key level now on my 4 hours time frame, it's this area here. So this area here is where I am expecting price to give me a reversal, which also acts like an order block, supply zone, whatsoever you call it. But I'm expecting price to come back up here and it also react like a breakout block, because this is where you had the market structure shift. This is a real market structure shift here, so that also reacts like a breakout block. So now what are you expecting to see? Either you're expecting price to come up before you continue selling. Now you just need to look at what the market will do. So for me, if I want to take maybe I want to participate in the buy move, let's head to the 1 hour time frame. So if I want to participate, like I want to take shares in the buy move, I would pretty much want to see price breaking above this high. So if I see price breaking above this high, then I will be looking at maybe a buy to sell model. So if I see price breaking above, I'll wait for it maybe in an order block, fair value gap, then I'll buy all the way here, and then we take a sell back to the downside. Remember, always follow the higher time frame confluences. But to play safe, allow the market to come to your POI, point of interest, and give you the reaction you want to see, and you take yourself going down. That's a good way to approach the market. So heading down, I'm not going to analyze GU. Drop your view on GU on the comment section. Drop your view on GU on the comment section, and I'll go straight to gold. So heading out straight to gold. Gold has been, pushing to the downside recently. Gold has been giving us that sell move recently. So going to gold, I'm going to start from the weekly time frame on gold. So yeah, we have gold here. We have gold here. So this is gold. As you all can see, on gold we had a CRT. We had a CRT high as usual. We had our CRT high as usual and our CRT low as usual. And I was expecting gold to push really up, but as you all know, I always tell you, always anticipate price on the 50% key level. So this was gold, and you see price came and reacted on our 61.80%, but price closed below, like price closed within this range. So that tell you price has already taken out all the internal range liquidities, which if you come to the daily time frame, you are pretty much gonna see price came all the way to take out this order block. So this an order block, price came, took out the liquidity on that order block, and price is now rallying to the downside. So on the higher time frame, if you look on the higher time frame, you are going to see gold is still trying to push more to the downside. But if you look at the daily time frame, a lot of people will be looking at buys, because this now acts like a market structure shift. So many people will be looking at other blocks to continue buying and stuff like that. But for me, I'm looking at more sells on gold. Like I'm looking at gold to sell, because when gold came, you can see this is a fair value gap. Gold is reacting in, like gold came back to take out this fair value gap. So the buy opportunity we had this previous day was gold trying to take out this internal range liquidity, and I'm looking at gold to continue pushing to the downside. And if gold is continue pushing to the downside, this now will be my draw on liquidity. But then you just want to look at the confluences the market is giving you. You want to look at those patterns that the market is giving you. So going straight to the 4 hours time frame, as you all can see, this is our 4 hours time frame. And yeah, this was the buy moves we had. Gold came to take out this, fair value gap, and also an order. It's like fair value gap slash breaker block. You see, it's a fair value gap slash a breaker. Gold came, took out the liquidity, and now you can now start looking at that potential sell to the downside. You can see after we had this rejection, gold pushed to the downside, giving us a classic market structure shift. So then not everybody knows what a market change in the state of delivery, sorry, not everybody knows the change in the state of delivery of a market, but then that's my favorite, change in the state of delivery. And going maybe to the 1 hour time frame, yeah, you coming to the 1 hour time frame, you can see after gold gave us this change in the state of delivery, which is this area here, I'm gonna mark it out. This now is reacting like an order block. So what happened? Price opened this morning. Yeah, what can you see? This was the closing price yesterday. and price opened this morning, gave us this gap, pushed to the upside, gave us this gap, took out this other block, and you're seeing price trying to rally, like price is trying to push down. So pretty much I'll be looking at gold for a sell. I'll be looking at gold for a sell today because price has already taken out the internal range liquidity price was looking at, and I'm looking at confluences, like my confluences are giving me a sell opportunity. So I'll be looking at gold to sell. I'll be looking at sell moves in gold. And okay guys, that's just how I approach my market every single day. I don't want this video to be too long, like it's gonna be boring, but like, share, comment, drop massive moves, and give me the next pair you want us to look at on the comment section. Put the pairs, and I'm gonna drop a video and tag you on it.